What is going on, friends? Today we're going to talk about Vegas to Reno and how we earned our second win back-to-back at that race. Let's get it! All right, so Vegas to Reno. In the driver's meeting, they said he said you can Google it. It's the largest off-road race in America. I really don't know what that means, but I do know it's a freaking big deal and it is a hard race. Vegas to Reno, exactly what it says. We start in Vegas. We end up just outside of Reno, 500 miles. And so last year, myself and Loren shared driving duties in the Bronco Raptor. He started the race. I hopped in and we earned the win. It was the first race that we took Chevy on head-to-head last year. They had been out there racing in the desert almost by themselves. And then we show up with the Bronco Raptor on our first race, got that win, and we decided to come back again this year with a little bit of a different effort. And so the effort was really a team effort between RTR Vehicles Off-Road Team, Ford Performance, and then Lovell Racing is also involved, Brad Lovell. So Lovell Racing was campaigning the Ford Ranger Raptor, and then RTR Vehicles was campaigning the F-150 Raptor R, which Loren was driving and doing driving duties with Eric Davis, my old co-driver and my best bro, and myself and Bailey Campbell sharing driving duties in the Bronco Raptor. Very exciting heading into this event. The truck came to the shop. We prepared both trucks at the RTR Vehicles Off-Road facility in Farmington, New Mexico. And we ended up all meeting in the desert and forming like Voltron. The trucks were basically exactly the same. We actually ran these same trucks at the Mint. We headed out there. This is a no pre-run race. So basically what that means is you get notes from the series and you race according to those notes, which is pretty terrifying to not see a course, especially at the speeds we're running. You know, I'm like, it's just scary because you don't know what's coming up. Fortunately, my co-driver, Jeremy, you know, he logs in or not logs in, but he looks in on the satellite, zooms in as much as he can and adds to the notes the best that he can, which effectively allows us to at least call our turns. We do more rally style notes based on the shape of the turns and calling them as numbers. So he was able to at least get that, but the scary part is the dangers. So going into this race, not being able to pre-run, you know, you gotta have some faith. You gotta trust the series notes and trust that your eyes are gonna see something before it's too late. And so, you know, preparation-wise, it was really show up. We did a little bit of a shakedown in the desert. We did a quick photo shoot for Ford Performance, and then right into tech and contingency the next day. So this is where, you know, the vehicles and all the equipment get teched. It's a cool place. All the drivers are hanging out. You know, there's some vendors there, and then we have to go sign up, get our wristbands, sign our life away, all that stuff. We went to the driver's meeting where they made a really cool announcement that Best in the Desert and Unlimited Off-Road are partnering up to create one series of desert racing in the US. So super good move in my opinion. There's been too much of a divide between series, and so I think having a united front with quite a few of the big races under one umbrella is really awesome. And so, you know, after all the hoopla, if you will, is done, now it's race day. Safety gear, I'm about to get suited up and wait in this 100-degree weather. But you know what? It's what I'm built for. It's what we do, you know? Hot weather and loud pedals.
That time.
Oh, bud. Put it on, son. I mentioned Bailey Campbell. For those of you that don't know Bailey, She is our newest RTR Vehicles Off-Road driver.
And go for it.
She raced the Mint with us in our 4600 Bronco. We have a special project in the works for her that should be racing next year, but we've brought her onto the off-road team, right? It used to just be me and Loren. Now it's me, Loren, and Bailey. And so she'll actually be racing Crandon with us as well. And she's an absolute killer. She is very unassuming, you know, when you see her, but when she puts her helmet on, she is another level, and really pumped to have her on the team. And so we all showed up at the start line area, got suited up, got in the truck, and it was go time. So we were the last to start in our class. So Brad, so the way that it worked is Loren was racing full size. And so the full size in that class also had the Chevy team and the Silverado in that class. And then we were racing mid, which was Bronco Raptor, Ranger Raptor, and then Chevy in their factory supported ZR2. So we were the last to start in our class. Brad was in first, then the Hall team in the Chevy, and then us. And so we had the corrected time, which is nice, you know, breathing down everyone's back, letting them know we're there. But as long as we could basically see our competitors, we're ahead of them. So I really like having corrected time. And man, for the first 80 to 100 miles, it was like a scene out of Mad Max. I mean, the first turn, there's a truck flipped over. Couple more miles down the road, a UTV on fire. You know, couple more miles down the road, people stopped, flipped. I mean, it was chaos for the first like 100 miles. I mean, it was super dusty, a lot of vehicles out there. Yeah, it was nuts. It was exactly what Loren told me it was going to be. Yard sale upside down. I mean,
On fire.
Dude, oh, that fire was gnarly.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you're getting more experience of that, because
That's fine. I was cool as a cucumber.
you did great.
I had a blast. This is my first time starting this race. He started it last year. So it was exactly what he told me it was going to be. And so I was just being really smart, running a good pace, but was not pushing. And when I say pushing, it's kind of like I allowed the dust to dictate my speed. I wasn't in the dust driving hard, taking that risk. It's just kind of like get the dust. Once it blew out, move further, and just kind of do that process for a while. It didn't take too long for us to get around the Chevy. You know, we were in his dust for quite a while, and then I found a nice technical section to really put the juice down, and just got on his bumper at right before speed zone. And then coming out of the speed zone, I just grabbed a pass on him with the raw power of that 3-liter twin turbo, baby. Now the goal was to get to Brad. And so we kept seeing Brad, seeing his dust, again, not pushing too hard. And then all of a sudden we saw a ton of dust. And as we got closer, we saw a Brad on top of a 4800 Ultra 4 car. So he had made collision with them in the dust. Unfortunately, fortunately, but not any fortune at all, that's how we got around Brad. But unfortunately, he was out of the race, which is a bummer because number one, I was looking forward to having a really good race with him because we battled hard at the Mint. So I was looking forward to having a couple 100-mile battle with him. And also I was really, hoping that, Ford would finish that class 1 and 2. We were the lone soldiers in the mid class that had to represent. So we just, we kept digging. And I ran an extremely clean race, 315 miles of desert, sand, silt, hard pack, rocks, all the things. But pretty high speed for the most part. A lot of really dope single track, like S-turn, flowy type stuff. And the truck ran, flawless. I want to remind you guys, this is a stock Bronco Raptor. And everyone's like, oh, how stock is it really? It's stock. It's literally stock, plus safety, uprated the springs a bit for the additional weight of all the race equipment in the vehicle. We're running off-the-shelf Nitto Recon grapplers, DOT 37, 11 and a halves. We are running off-the-shelf Pennzoil Ultra Platinum oil. We are running 93 octane pump gas, the Shell V-Power, and it just doesn't get any more stock. I mean, stock radiator, no oil cooler, stock intercooler, stock motor, stock transmission, stock calibration. You know, it's just incredible what these production Bronco Raptors can do. And, you know, to beat it up for 315 miles of desert the way that I was driving it, and then be able to give Bailey a perfect truck for her and her stint. I mean, it's just mind-blowing. And so, needless to say, I had an absolute blast. Jeremy, my co-driver, did an amazing job. And for not being able to pre-run, the notes were really, really good. What he was able to do in the satellite mixed with the series and how they marked the course and stuff. There was only a few gotchas that caught us out, but we made it the whole 315 miles, no flats, no drama, exactly how you want a race to go, which by the way, they never fully go like that. So yeah, got the pit, and I pull into the pit. Actually, I got to call it out. I was able to catch up to Loren, who was in the full size. He passed us, and I was able to get to Loren and just barely beat him to our first pit stop. Nothing really matters, like in the scheme of things, other than the bragging rights. And you know, sometimes the bragging rights are better than the official series, you know. Got to our driver change spot just before Loren. So I pull in, get out, help Bailey get buckled up, remind her that her truck is perfect because I promised her that I would deliver her a perfect truck, and basically let her know we got a 20-some minute lead right now.
Good? Yeah. Hey, just be smart out there. You got 20 minutes. Okay. No flats.
Just go out there and get the truck to the finish, and we're going to get this win. And she was ready, just fully focused. We put all our cushions in so she could adjust the seating position as needed, and off she went. And then just behind me, you know, Loren was getting out. We put Eric Davis in, which is his first time driving for us. He's always been a co-driver. He did some testing. He's a phenomenal driver, old motocross racer. And so we gave him a chance to drive in this weekend. And so now both trucks are out, and it was our turn to chase the race. So we went to a couple of the pits just to kind of see what was going on. Bailey ran a really clean race and got it to the finish line, and got us the win, which was awesome. Our second win at Vegas to Reno, back-to-back, again, 500 miles, no issues, just a really flawless event, good strategy, awesome vehicle, awesome team, makes the magic happen. And so Eric ended up having some challenges in the full size. He ended up getting stuck in some silt, unfortunately, which cost him some time. He lost his entire lead and ended up getting second. But nonetheless, some great learnings, you know, and out of these races, you know, it's, you know, ideally either domination or learning. And we had a little bit of both. We pretty much dominated the mid-size class and then had some learnings in the full-size class to work on and get better. So, but yeah, I'm super pumped. You know, these stock vehicles, they are so fun to drive, but it is a constant risk versus reward in desert racing. For instance, in my 4400 truck, the Unlimited truck, Brocky, you know, you can make some big mistakes and hit some big stuff, and like the truck will recover and be fine from it. With the stock trucks, you have to be so focused and like so ahead of the vehicle and what you're about to get to. Because if you hit the wrong thing, they don't have all that suspension travel. They don't have, you know, all these, you know, really strong race parts. You know, it's a production vehicle, production control arms, things like that. And they are really strong, but hitting the wrong thing at 100 miles an hour will make anything be weak. So, you know, it's interesting to process this racing versus kind of the mindset you're in when you're in the unlimited truck, and you know, you're just being a bit smarter, a little bit more calculated. Vehicle placement is everything. It's a lot of fun. Like it's a whole other challenge and a whole other level of focus. So just a really fun race. That will be our last stock class race until we go to the Baja 1000 later this year. Up next will be Crandon, where we'll be racing our unlimited trucks. Bailey will be in the 4600, and me and Loren, for the first time ever, had the exact same race vehicles. He got rid of his single-seater, sequential shifted, lightweight, short-course hot rod. And now we're both running the same Swiss Army knives. So that'll be fun for me and Loren to be you know, head-to-head in the same vehicles, and see who ends up being the better driver this weekend. So, or I should say that weekend when it happens. So anyway, hope you all enjoy this. Off-road racing is an absolute blast. And thank you very much to Ford for building badass vehicles that we can actually literally add safety to, some under protection, and go racing. So what a blast. So I have you guys, I figure I will show you a little sneak peek. We've been teasing the Spec 5. So we've got our 2 prototype cars here, and we have our first run of production parts laid out here for test fitment, but just some really beautiful, beautiful composite. This is goes inside the rear of the car, related to the vent that will go in and blow the air out of the fender. We got some beautiful, beautiful carbon fibre. Ooh, okay, enough of that. But I am so pumped on this stuff. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful composite work. Comes out of the mold, ready to be painted. Just amazing work that our team has done. So y'all will see Spec 5 very soon. Hopefully next couple weeks, if all things go as planned. So get excited. This is the baddest ass production vehicle that we have ever produced. That'll be out on the market soon. So get excited. Thank you all very much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Woo!